सर आइए यहाँ पे
सर यहाँ गोल्ड है, गोल्ड।
क्या बात
अरे पीछे हो रहे,
पीछे आओ भाई, हट जा तू।
बस
हाँ एक नंबर।
अरुण पीछे आके दिखा, पीछे आके दिखा,
दिखा पीछे आके, पीछे आके दिखा सब।
सर यहाँ पे देखिए सर।
नहीं दिख रहा है भाई, दिख रहा है। ए भाई क्या कर रहा है?
अरुण मैं पीछे आ रहा हूँ।
एक नंबर दिख रहा है भाई।
मनोज यहाँ पे देखिए, मनोज जी सामने देखिए दोनों।
सर जी यहाँ देखिए, यहाँ
मनोज सर यहाँ पे देखिए, बिल्कुल सर
देखिए।
सर सोलो।
अरे मैं जो बोल रहा था उनको बैठना है
क्या? अरे रुको रुको, बैठ ले।
अरे तू पीछे रह ना।
क्या है हम
फोटो हो जाए, उसके बाद
सर किधर अभी
पीछे जो ग्रुप में नहीं बैठ रहा है।
पहले ही तुम लोगों को बोला पीछे चिटक जाओ, तुम लोग चिटके नहीं। अरे नहीं, इन लोग को
सर यहाँ देखिए सेंटर में।
मनोज सर यहाँ पे देखिए, मनोज सर यहाँ पे देखिए, विपुल सर सामने देखिए, मनोज सर सेंटर में देखिए, मनोज सर सेंटर में, विपुल सर सेंटर में देखिए।
और जरा पीछे आ सकते हैं
नहीं
पीछे।
मनोज सर सोलो।
मनोज सर सामने देखिए।
नहीं वो उठेगा नहीं भाई।
अरे उठेगा रे,
मनोज सर सेंटर देखिए, मनोज सर सेंटर में।
उठेगा है वो।
यहाँ देखिए वाजपेयी जी।
भाई भाई थोड़ा पीछे आ यार, नहीं आ रहा यार, पीछे लेना यार।
सर यहाँ
पीछे लेना यार।
आदा जी
ए भाई यार पीछे आओ ना।
हाँ सेंटर देखिए, सेंटर। मनोज सर सामने देखिए, मनोज सर। नहीं मेरे को
आदा जी सेंटर।
इधर सामने देख लीजिए।
यहाँ पे
क्या बात।
मैडम
ले लेने दे भाई।
अरे ले लेने दे भाई, ले लेने दे,
डर गए बेटा।
ले लेने दे भाई, इतना डरा मत कीजिए।
महेंद्र भाई थोड़ा हट जाओ।
महेंद्र भाई गोल्ड कहाँ लेके जा रहे हैं? गोल्ड हाथ में पकड़ाना चाहते। ले भाई ये
या सब सामने देखिए सर। आदा मैम
सत्यता थोड़ा पीछे आओ। सत्यता
थैंक यू।
ये पासिंग बंद करो।
आधा सेंटर देखिए, आधा
आदा जी इधर इधर।
आधा सामने देखिए, आधा
इधर
सब सोना आप
ले जाओ।
थैंक यू, थैंक यू एवरीबडी, थैंक यू फॉर कमिंग। आज हम हमारी फिल्म गवर्नर का ट्रेलर लॉन्च करने वाले हैं। सो आप सब के साथ ये ट्रेलर शेयर करते हुए हमें बहुत खुशी है, और मैं पूरी टीम को इंट्रोड्यूस करूं और उनको यहाँ ले आऊं। उससे पहले मैं चाहूँगा कि ट्रेलर प्ले किया जाए। आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप अगर कैमरा ट्रेलर के कुछ शॉट रिकॉर्ड भी कर रहे हैं तो शाम को 6 बजे से पहले उन्हें इंटरनेट पे मत डालिएगा, बिकॉज दैट इज़ द टाइम द ट्रेलर विल बी आउट फॉर पब्लिक। तो ये एक रिक्वेस्ट है, आप प्लीज़ उसका ध्यान रखिएगा। लाइट्स ऑफ एंड प्लीज़ प्ले द। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। बिफोर आई कॉल माई टीम हियर, जो टेक्नीशियंस और जिन लोगों ने इस फिल्म पे पिछले बहुत वक्त से मेहनत की है, इस फिल्म की शुरुआत 5 साल पहले हुई थी। 5 साल लगे स्क्रिप्ट, रिसर्च और सब कुछ क्रिएट करने में। तो जो टीम मेंबर्स हमारे यहाँ नहीं आ पाए हैं, आपने कुछ नाम यहाँ पढ़े हैं। म्यूज़िक इस फिल्म का अमित त्रिवेदी ने दिया है, लिरिक्स हमारे जावेद अख्तर सर ने दिए हैं, एडिटर इस फिल्म के मेघना और संजय शर्मा हैं, कॉस्ट्यूम्स बाय वर्षा एंड शिल्पा, बैकग्राउंड म्यूज़िक एक बहुत ही यंग एंड ब्राइट म्यूज़िक डायरेक्टर है, आने वाले सालों में आप उसका नाम बहुत बार सुनने वाले हैं, मनन शाह। कास्टिंग इज़ बाय आवर ओन मुकेश छाबरा। Publicity is one of my dearest friend and a fantastic human being, Rahul Nanda. Makeup design by Shrikant Desai. Line producer is Jigar Shah. Sound designer Ganga Ganesh Gangadharan. Writers, हमारे 3 राइटर्स हैं, मैं चौथा राइटर हूँ। सुवेंदु भट्टाचार्य जी, सौरभ भारत एंड रवि असरानी। DOP हमारे जो हैं विशाल सिन्हा। And now I would like to call on here. पहले एक बार टेबल लगा दीजिए so that we can call everybody one by one. We all have enjoyed his work and it's been an absolute pleasure to work with him. He's a lovely guy, very very nice, very मतलब हमें पता ही नहीं चला फिल्म कब शुरू हुई कब बन गई. So a lot of credit to Chinmay for bringing this beautiful vision in front of all of you. Chinmay, I would like you to say a few things.
कुछ चीज़ें होती है जो भगवान के मन में होती है. मेरे लिए फिल्म उसी तरह से मेरे जीवन में आई है और ये बनी भी है. जब कॉलेज में थे तब एक फिल्म देखी थी आंखें, और तब कभी सोचा नहीं था कि ये फिल्म जिस इंसान ने बनाई है कभी उनके साथ काम करने का, इस तरह से काम करने का मौका मिलेगा. Vipul sir, I am deeply thankful to you for giving this project to me. It has been a very ambitious film for all of us. Vipul sir has been with this film for a very long time. Ashin and everybody in Sunshine has worked very hard. And whatever is in front of you, it is for you to judge now. And I thank you, Vipul sir, the entire team of Sunshine Productions and all the actors and technicians, of course, because it was not an easy one to pull off, but we have pulled it off to the best of our ability. Thank you.
Now I would like to call our one and only, she's just refusing to age, our Rosa fame. We have loved her for years and years. Madhu ma'am. She makes us all look very old. Madhuji.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say really. It's very special. Thank you, Vipulji, firstly for such a wonderful introduction. And my dear media people, you know, I come in front of you, before you, in so many events. Yeah, and I pose and all of that. But this is so special because here I come with my work, I come with my movie. And this presence before you is really, really special. And I truly believe that dreams come true. When I saw Manoj ji's work, Mr. Manoj Bajpayee, for so many years, and I did an interview with him also a few years ago. And at that time, I always had this desire that how wonderful it would be to work with him. I did nothing about it. Time went on, years passed on, and here I am playing with him, working with him. So dreams do come true. And what a wonderful unit. Mr. Vipul Shah is such a legendary maker to be a part of his movie, Ashimji, and of course my great director. And I cannot forget to talk about Mr. Mukesh Chabra, because this call happened when I was in London, and he called me and he said, you have to do this film. When he said this, my answer was I refused. Because he said to me, the number of days or something. So I thought to myself, if they're asking me for only these many days, why should I do this film? I want to work properly in a full-fledged proper role. Why should I do this film which doesn't require that much of my time? But he said, please believe me, you will be so happy when you be a part of it. And then I said, anyway, I wanted to work with Mr. Manoj. So I said yes. And not one day, 1 second, 1 minute did I regret. Not only that, I'm feeling so extremely proud. So thank you, Mukesh ji, for making it for me, making it possible for me to be here today. Thank you, my director. Thank you, my co-actors. And thank you, Vipul ji. Thank you so much for making me a part of this wonderful film. The trailer was awesome. Thank you.
I'd like to call the girl whom you have loved and hated in Kerala Story. Many of you have loved her. Many of you have not liked the film, but still liked her work. She's a fantastic actor and a very, very brave girl to actually take upon a film like Kerala Story. Of course, she's done a lot of other things in her career, has a great, great career. But one and only Ada Sharma.
थैंक यू विपुल सर फॉर सीइंग लव्ड एंड हेटेड. ये मेरा 5th कोलैबोरेशन है सनशाइन, विपुल सर, आशन जी और सनशाइन पिक्चर्स के साथ. एंड आई एम वेरी हैप्पी. थैंक यू फॉर मेकिंग मी अ स्मॉल पार्ट ऑफ दिस वेरी कूल फिल्म. एंड I really hope you all like it. The trailer is looking so nice. Thank you, Chinmay sir, for this. And yeah, this was a really fun film to be part of. I can't wait for all of you to watch it.
Thank you. Thank you. As most dynamic actor, Manoj Bajpayee.
Okay, thank you, Vipul. You are so gracious and so generous about your compliments. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you. बनता तो है, क्योंकि बहुत सारे engagements रहते हैं उसके बीच में. All of these guys have taken a time and showing so much of interest about this very special film of ours, as Madhu has put it in her words. There are a few films that we are excited about, but you exactly know how difficult it's going to be as an actor. And that too, a character of this caliber and depth, to match the education of A. Ramnan, to match the experience of A. Ramnan, whose role I'm playing, was a humongous task. So it was like climbing on the Himalayas. I was very nervous, extremely nervous, and Chinmay, my friend, knows it. Though we had worked in Inspector Jhende, and he's always kind of surprised me and shocked me how wonderful he is as a director, how deeply he understands the nervousness and the conflict of an actor who is about to face the camera. To have an actor behind the camera is such a boon, believe me, people. Whenever I was struggling, there was one person who was standing behind the camera, and he could see that. He could see exactly where I'm getting stuck. He used to come to rescue me. He made it possible more than myself. Yes, it was many days of preparation, many days of readings, many days of deciding about the body language, deciding about the texture of tone of the character. Yes, it for others it was very difficult to see Manoj Bajpayee really keeping to his own, not really interacting too much. I'll tell you an incident, which is very hilarious. I went to do Mr. Ram Gopal Verma's police station mein Bhoot. And my character is completely 180-degree opposite. And I came back, I worked with Ramaya in that film. I came back, and Ramaya and Madhu happened to be very good buddies. One day Madhu has called me up and said, Manojji, what is this? Ramaya was telling me that he was such a fun guy. You have not shown that side to me. Why you were so serious? I said, Madhu, I'm playing A. Ramnan in Governor. And I'm playing a wacko, wild guy in Ramu's film. So definitely the mind and the mood were completely different on that set. But she always thought I'm a very serious guy. And anybody who knows me personally will completely disagree with the thing that I'm at all serious. Yes, when it is required, definitely you don't want to leave a chance. You know that you are part of such a special and very precious film. You don't want to miss any kind of nuance, any sur in the film. I had to be very, very alert, and Chinmay made it possible. Vipul and I were talking about this film since 4 or 5 years, right? Yeah. And since then, it was for me it was quite an exciting time, and I was always waiting for him to get back. But somehow, things were taking time. And since the time Chinmay came in, it started speeding up. So Chinmay, thank you very much, Vipul, for really considering me. And he's somebody who I have known for so long. We've been really looking for some, opportunity to work together. It was so great to work with you, Ashin, and your entire team. They are so humble and they are so cooperative. Ada is someone, a few times we came together in front of the camera, and she's like this, look at this, school girl. Right? I was just telling her that I'm here like a governor, and you are looking like somebody who just skipped the classes. But yeah, but you are so good. And so many other actors in the film that you will come to know, who are playing very, very significant part in the film. Most of them are from National School of Drama or very hardcore theatre. Some of the faces that you have never seen, but you will fall in awe of those talents who are still doing theatre. Someone in Hyderabad, someone in Bhopal, someone in Nagpur, someone in Chhattisgarh. So the endeavor of Vipul and Chinmay was to get talents to Mumbai and introduce those talents in this film. Let the audience know how this country is filled with so many great theatre workers who, for some reasons, don't travel this far to be part of this industry. So it's not them who are losing out on anything, it's us who are losing out on these talents. In the end, all I would say, I have shown the trailer to Mr. Ram Gopal Verma last night. I was shooting with him, and he said one line. And I will not complete that sentence. You will get to know. He said, "You guys have F it." So thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, Neeraj. Thank you to Madhu, Ada, and all the actors that you see on the screen. And I just hope that all our words will match with the quality of the film. We are very proud of it. I'm very, very sure that you'll be equally proud of all of us, our efforts, our endeavor. Thank you.
In 1990, America and Iraq went to war. Today, America and Iran are at war. The oil crisis was massive, and that led to a very big crisis in the country. The oil prices are again soaring at this point of time. The Prime Minister has made the announcement that don't buy gold. So it's such a coincidence. Maybe that's why this film took 5 years, that it will coincide with the present situation. And when we look at the film, we find uncanny similarities of what's happening today and what was happening then. Of course, India is a much stronger country today, and we are not going to face any such crisis that happened in that era. But the situations are similar. And very interestingly, when I speak to youngsters, and I tell them that, do you know that India did not have Coke? We did not have Pepsi. We did not have shopping malls. We did not have multiplexes. And that was just 35 years back. We did not have expressways. And they say, what are you talking? How can that be in India? So a whole generation is not even aware of what this unsung hero did single-handedly to our country. And that is the film.
Tell me, because we are all talking about economic crisis, as actors, as producers, as a film industry, how serious does this issue look, and are you guys taking any precautions to overcome this situation?
I think this is not the right forum to talk about that situation. But I think everybody is today more aware because of the social media, and the world is just on your phone. In that era, people did not know anything. Whatever they read in newspapers or radio, even Doordarshan, the live telecast of cricket match only started post 1992. So that world was very different. And it's fascinating to see that world come alive and become suddenly so relevant. So for us, that I think is a very, very important thing that the film is able to bring to the audience. And yeah, I mean, that's what audience should see this film as. It's a very interesting lesson in the recent history. I feel India had two very big independence struggle. One happened in 47, one happened in 1990 and 91, which we are absolutely not aware of, most of us. So this film probably will bring that to their notice. And today everybody, after seeing the film or while they were seeing the film, they Google it. So I want them to look at the trailer and Google about this, and they will find that the film brings something from the hidden chapters of the history and a story of such a fantastic unsung hero. And the film is emotionally so rich. The trailer may not give you the full glimpse of the emotion the film carries, but it is going to be a beautiful emotional film. Chinmay has been able to bring some very nice humor into the film. So it's a beautiful, wholesome experience. And to learn that India has the capability of, and so many unsung heroes hidden in our society, and they rise when the situation comes, and they show their true character. So this is...
I wanted to ask you, of course, your character talks about Bachana. Yesterday, of course, the entire issue that happened with Ranveer Singh and how FWIC has kind of issued a non-cooperation directive. As an actor community, how do you safeguard an actor's position in such scenarios where an association or federation can issue a non-cooperation directive against you for not doing a film?
You are doing a good job, but the place is very wrong. I must tell you one thing, that all the people who are in this industry, they are only reading it on social media, and we don't have the detailed information about it. But all we can say as colleagues or as fellow fraternity members, that we hope that the matter is sorted out soon.
Is this the first time you're working with Manoj?
Yeah.
Right. So what made you, decide to have him to play the male lead, and post the film also after working with him, because you're a director yourself. I mean, Chinmay is there, but being a director, what was the experience? What did you pick away after, working with as brilliant as an actor? I always gush over him like Mr. Manoj Bajpayee.
So imagine we've known each other from the days where we used to every night meet in various joints. He used to be in his group. Ontos was his bar, and we used to be in Utsav. So theatre days is when I started knowing him, and since then I know. Of course, Shefali worked with him in Satya. So there was of course, we all theatre people, we are, deeply bonded even if we don't work. And we have a great admiration for the great work that Manoj has done. And then, of course, you see his body of work. You see Satya to now. There are umpteen number of films where he's given landmark performances. And the way he moves from one to the other character. So if you see Satya and you see Aligarh, you can't imagine the same actor doing these two parts. You see Banda and you see Gangs of Wasepur, and you see how easily he's become both. So for me, he just said, for 4-5 years back, I had met him with this idea that we want to make this film and we want only you to play this part. And we both have waited for all this while for the script to get ready. And of course, once Chinmay came on board, the process became faster. And one more thing he himself just said, that while he was doing this film, the vulnerability of the actor, after working for so many years, so many national awards, so many other awards, and so many amazing performances, an actor tends to get complacent. I know it. And here was one actor who was so vulnerable that he was saying, he's confessed it today, that I was getting stuck. And Chinmay, because he himself is a fantastic actor and a terrific director, was there to, you know, steer him out of that situation. If you have that vulnerability after 30 years of amazing work, then I think every decision to work with him in this film and many more to come in future is absolutely.
What is your viewpoint as an actor, because you directed him?
I'll say this, I have said this many times, I'll say it again. Mr. Manoj Bajpayee is the reason why many people from my generation have taken up acting as a profession. Yeah. Because we have always seen great actors, we have been fans of Mr. Bachchan and, you know, greats of the industry. But when Satya came in 98, I was in my college, and I know many people who will say the same thing, especially people from theatre. When they saw Bhikhu Matre on the screen, that is when they believed that if a boy from Bihar can do this, then I can also do this. So that is what Mr. Manoj Bajpayee has given our entire generation. So to work with him not once but twice, I will thank my stars and my God for giving me that opportunity. And I was so happy that the first film that we did was a crazy comedy, and the second film that we did within a span of like few months, because we like started in a span of few months, was a completely different character, a different film, a different texture. And a lot of credit goes to Vipul sir, because when he gave me the script for the first time, my first reaction was, ye film theatre ke liye karni hai. Because nowadays you see कि if there is some issue-based film or some reality-based film, you take it to the platforms. But it was Vipul sir's vision that this has to be on the big screen. And I'm so thankful to him that he has stood by it, hail, storm, whatever.
I think more than important, it's relevant for today's audience. We should never forget our history. In India, we have a tendency to kind of forget our history and move on. This reminds us of the kind of tough times that India has seen, and it also reminds us of a brilliant journey that India has had. We are just 78-year-old country, or 78-year young country, and from where we've come where. So I think some of the lessons from that era will actually help us in personal capacity, in a family's capacity, or as a society. If we take these lessons seriously, it will help our lives to become better. So I think that is why the film is very important.
Hi Vipul ji, यहाँ पे आपकी फिल्म आ रही है 12 जून को. उस दिन और भी मूवीज आने वाली है. If I'm not wrong, 3 or 4 films are going to be out. So do you fear कि there will be screens को लेके बहुत आजकल ऐसा मारा मारी होती है? Do you fear that happening?
मैं बॉक्सिंग ग्लव्स पहन के बैठा हुआ हूँ. So कोई चिंता नहीं है. See, they are all my friends who made those films, and I wish every film very, very well. I think at the end of the day, if your film has to appeal to the audience. If the film appeals to the audience, it will find its space. And that is what we believe. And we believe in the film that we have made. And I'm sure every film is a very good film which is coming out on every Friday, not just on the day that we are coming. But theek hai, I mean, audience will have a multiple films to choose from. That's great from audience point of view. And it's a great time for Indian cinema that we are back to having 3-4 films releasing on the same Friday. So let the best film do the best business.
2 days prior हमने पता चला कि you guys are also going to make a movie called Samukh. तो उसके बारे में कुछ बता सकते हैं? You're going to reunite with Mr. Akshay Kumar after so many years. It's something that we are all excited about.
So see, this is for Governor. So speaking about other film is it's slightly odd, but I'll just briefly say one thing, that coming back after 6 films that we did together, and one of the things that me and Akshay always tried is to never repeat our genres. We kept doing genre which is different from the last film, whether it was Aankhein or Waqt or Namaste London, Singh is King, Action Replay, Holiday. And now again, for the 7th time, we are working together and we are bringing a new genre to Indian cinema. We have not had a great predator alien film. This film will be directed by Kanishk Verma, and it has some of the best Hollywood technicians, and it's a big action film that we are mounting. So we are very excited about it, but I'm not able to see beyond 12 June at this point of time. So 12 June is where my eyes are set. I think you just have to wait and watch the film for all these details. Every aspect of that era is, we've tried to cover it in the film. So there are some surprises for the audiences in the film. But yeah, it does talk about the era of 89, 90, 91, which was the era where Mr. Manmohan Singh was the finance minister in the later half of 90s or 91. I wouldn't want to give you that information right now. आप पिक्चर देखिए, you will get all answers.
फिल्म में आरबीआई गवर्नर है आपके ठीक सामने, क्योंकि आप इस फिल्म में आरबीआई गवर्नर हैं, तो आपसे जानना चाहूँगा कि जिस तरह से डे बाय डे डॉलर के कंपेयर में हमारा रुपया गिरते जा रहा है, सो कैसे आप कुछ एडवाइस देंगे कि किस तरह से हमारी गवर्नमेंट या इंडिया जिस तरह से फेल हो रहा है हमारे रुपया को लेकर, तो कुछ एडवाइस देंगे हमारी गवर्नमेंट को, या फिर जिस तरह से हम फेल हो रहे हैं रुपया गिरते जा रहा है?
आपको ये बताऊं कि पॉलिटिशियन से ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट होते हैं ब्यूरोक्रेट्स। वो हमारी इकोनॉमिक पॉलिसी पे सबसे ज़्यादा काम करते हैं और वो एक्सपर्ट्स होते हैं, क्योंकि उन्होंने पूरी ज़िंदगी अपनी इकोनॉमिक्स को पढ़ने, जानने और समझने में गुजार दी है। तो जब पॉलिटिशियंस जो होते हैं या जो सरकार में लोग होते हैं वो उनकी बात सुनते हैं, बट आखिरी निर्णय उनको लेना होता है, ऑप्शन ए के साथ जाएं या ऑप्शन बी के साथ या ऑप्शन सी के साथ। वहाँ पे गवर्नमेंट जो भी होती है वो अपने निर्णय लेती है। बट ऐसे ही जैसे कि आपने कहा कि उस समय के गवर्नर थे जिन्होंने एक बहुत ही करेजियस एंड रिस्की डिसीजन लिया था टू गेट आवर कंट्री आउट ऑफ द ट्रबल। रुपी वीकनिंग अगेंस्ट डॉलर या फिर गोल्ड की क्राइसिस, ये सारी चीज़ें जो हैं हमने इसमें एड्रेस किया है। आई विल नॉट लाइक टू टेक अवे द इंटरेस्ट फ्रॉम द फिल्म, बट जो भी आपका सवाल है वो फिल्म अपने आप जो है उसको आंसर करेगी। मैं वैसे मैं हिस्ट्री ऑनर्स किया हुआ आदमी हूँ, मैंने इकोनॉमिक्स ऑनर्स नहीं किया है।
मनोज सर, लेकिन आपने जैसे कि गवर्नर का रोल प्ले किया, तो आपने किस तरह से आपने तैयारी की अपने रोल के लिए? जैसे कि फॉरेन रिजर्व के बारे में आपने बातचीत की है यहाँ पर, तो बैलेंस ऑफ पेमेंट ये जनता को कैसा समझाएंगे आप अपनी फिल्म के माध्यम से?
बहुत अच्छा सवाल है आपका।
करंट अकाउंट
डेफिसिट है जी, और कैपिटल डेफिसिट होता है, फिस्कल डेफिसिट होता है, ये सारी चीज़ें जो हैं इसमें Chinmay was very, very clear. Even people were, they were all, we all agreed on one thing कि हम लोगों को सिंप्लीफाई करके बताएंगे। हमारे लिए कहानी बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है, ये एक उसका एस्पेक्ट है। हमारी कंट्री जो है आज इस समय प्रॉब्लम में है और इसके कारण प्रॉब्लम में है। तो फिल्म इज़ अबाउट रनिंग अगेंस्ट टाइम, इट्स काइंड ऑफ अ थ्रिलर, इट्स अ ड्रामा। हम इसमें इकोनॉमिक्स की क्लास नहीं पढ़ा रहे हैं, हम उसकी क्लास नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम आपको सिर्फ बता रहे हैं कि इस तरह की एक क्राइसिस आई थी और कैसे एक ख़ास समय में इंडिया को बाहर निकलना है, नहीं तो पूरी की पूरी कंट्री बर्बाद हो जाएगी, लोग भूखे मरेंगे। तो उस रनिंग अगेंस्ट टाइम जो थ्रिलर होता है उसमें आपको सोचने का ज़्यादा मौका नहीं मिलता है। सो चिन्मय एंड विपुल they tried to find that a focus, चाहे जो भी हो, हमको with all the simplification of the economics, हमको उस पे ज़्यादा जोर देना है कि country is running against time to save itself, and that will make it far more exciting, far more interesting. It will keep you on the edges. आप आँख नहीं झपका पाएंगे, you know, that is a kind.
हाँ, मैं आप बनी हूँ, सो आई थिंक बहुत एक्सपीरियंस है मुझे। तैयारी मीन्स अभी स्पेशली केरला स्टोरी के टाइम हम लोग ने बहुत इंटरैक्ट किया और मैं पहली बार फुल डे न्यूज़ चैनल्स देखती थी सो मैंने आपके मैनरिज्म्स कॉपी किए हैं, प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंसेस भी है जहाँ मैं पूछ रही हूँ सवाल, एंड मुझ में वो पावर है बिकॉज मैं जर्नलिस्ट हूँ कि मैं किसी का करियर तबाह कर सकती हूँ और कुछ भी लिख सकती हूँ या ऑनेस्ट जर्नलिज्म कर सकती हूँ। तो दोनों के पावर है, दोनों का पावर है मेरे पास, जैसे आप सबके पास है। सो यू विल सी व्हाट आई।
जिसका करियर खराब करने की सोच रहे हैं आप, कोई सोचती हैं आप राइट नाउ, आपके दिमाग में कोई चल रहा है ऐसा कोई?
राइट नाउ एज अदा मुझे किसी का करियर नहीं, एज अ फिल्म जर्नलिस्ट नहीं, वो आप हो ना, वो आपके ड्रीम्स शायद होंगे, मेरे नहीं है, इसलिए मैं जर्नलिस्ट बनी नहीं हूँ। मैं बहुत बोरिंग जर्नलिस्ट बनती अगर बनती, बिकॉज मैं सब अच्छा अच्छा लिख देती, इट वुड बी बोरिंग। इंस्टेड यू शुड राइट ना कि अदा शर्मा आई थी वहाँ पे, वो 32,000 का आंकड़ा, ऐसे यू हैव टू मेक अप थिंग्स लाइक दैट। गवर्नर के ट्रेलर लॉन्च पे थप्पड़ मार दिया इसने इसको, या मधु जी के बाल खींच लिया अदा जी ने और उन्होंने उसे लात मार, सो लाइक दैट। और यू कैन से कि अच्छा था, सब लोग अच्छे थे, आई वुड बी दैट।
आप दोनों की साथ में दूसरी फिल्म है चार्ल्स सोबराज पे जो इंस्पेक्टर झेंडे बनाई थी आपने, बहुत अलग फिल्म थी, बहुत अलग टेक था, बहुत लाइट बैंटर था उसमें चार्ल्स सोबराज को लेकर। और ये फिल्म जो है बहुत सीरियस किस्म की फिल्म है, बैक टू बैक आप दोनों दूसरी फिल्म एक साथ कर रहे हैं, तो इस दोस्ती के बारे में और इस पार्टनरशिप के बारे में थोड़ा सा बताइए कुछ।
देखिए, पार्टनरशिप और दोस्ती दो चीज़ों की वजह से शुरू होती है। पहले तो पार्टनरशिप होती है, फिर वो दोस्ती में कन्वर्ट होती है। इंस्पेक्टर झेंडे प्योरली इन्होंने जो स्क्रिप्ट दी वो मैंने पढ़ी, फिर हम लोगों ने काफ़ी बातचीत की, वो फिल्म बनी, लोगों को बहुत पसंद आई। लेकिन हमारा जो वर्किंग हमारा एथिक्स रहा है वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा सिमिलर है हमारा। So I think when you start respecting each other for their work ethics, for the person that you are, it's very easy to work with चिन्मय, because एक तो बोलता बहुत कम है चिन्मय, लेकिन जब ज़रूरत होती है तो he really comes to help you. मेरे लिए बहुत वो मायने रखता है कि because मैं डायरेक्टर की तरफ बहुत ज़्यादा लीन इन करता हूँ, काफ़ी ज़्यादा। मैं लोगों को बोलता हूँ तो भरोसा नहीं होता है, लेकिन आई एम ऑलवेज गोइंग बैक टू माई डायरेक्टर व्हेन एवर देयर इज़ अ कन्फ्यूजन एंड ही इज़ ऑलवेज देयर टू हेल्प यू। मैंने जैसा कहा पहले कि समटाइम यू आर नॉट इवन आस्किंग फॉर हेल्प, बट ही अंडरस्टैंड्स, ही इमीडिएटली सीज दैट। सो चिन्मय इतना काबिल डायरेक्टर, और जब आप उस चिन्मय के साथ काम कर रहे हो, सो द वे he gets the collaborative mood and the atmosphere into it, that I sincerely love it, because मुझे पर्सनली मैं हर फिल्म के साथ कोशिश करता हूँ कि मेरा डायरेक्टर मान जाए कि यार कम से कम 7-8 रीडिंग होनी चाहिए, और एक आध डायरेक्टर कहते हैं कि यार इतनी रीडिंग क्यों करती है लेकिन चिन्मय को आप 50 करने के लिए बोलो साथ में तो 50 करेगा। सो ही इज़ रिलेंटलेस, ही इज़ वेरी हार्ड वर्किंग, he is a gem of a person, and जबकि ये आपके इसके लिए बता दूं कि ये वाइन भी नहीं पीते हैं, लेकिन ये जितने दारूबाज रहेंगे ना उनके साथ बैठ कर सबसे ज़्यादा नाचते यही हैं। तो मुझे शारिब हाशमी के बाद एक दूसरा आदमी मिला who doesn't drink but behaves drunk more than and he is a very good dancer too.
चिन्मय, एक डायरेक्टर होने से पहले आप एक बहुत ही उम्दा किस्म के एक्टर भी हैं, और एक एक्टर होते हुए एक वेटरन एक्टर को डायरेक्ट करना डायरेक्टर के लिए कितना आसान हो जाता है जब आप खुद एक्टर होते हैं और एक महान एक्टर को आप डायरेक्ट करते हैं, तो उस इक्वेशन के बारे में बताइए।
आसान तो खैर दोनों तरफ से होता है, और वो मनोज सर ने मेरे लिए बहुत आसान बना दिया राइट फ्रॉम आर झेंडे टाइम्स, क्योंकि ही इज़ फाइनली, यू कैन नेवर फॉरगेट दैट ही इज़ द मनोज बाजपेयी, एंड द बेसिस ऑफ माई वॉट एवर वर्किंग रिलेशनशिप विथ हिम, दैट आई नेवर लेट माई सेल्फ फॉरगेट एवर कि ही इज़ द मनोज बाजपेयी. So it is extremely great on his part कि in spite of having such a great body of work, he will always listen to what you are saying and he will try to get that in the character or in the scene that we are doing. And that is not only with the director but also with all the co-actors that I see, कि वो अपने co-actor को भी इतना easy कर देते हैं कि वो scene collaboratively बहुत अच्छा बन जाता है. मतलब मनोज सर का मैंने कभी ये नहीं दिखा कि ये मेरा सीन है तो मैं इसको खा जाऊंगा, जो बहुत सारे एक्टर्स सोचते हैं जिस तरह से. ही ट्राइज टू गेट दैट सीन अप. सो व्हेन यू वर्क विथ हिम एज एन को एक्टर ऑल्सो, आई एम श्योर द ब्यूटिफुल लेडीज हियर विल अग्री दैट योर परफॉर्मेंस ऑल्सो गेट्स एलिवेटेड व्हेन यू वर्क विथ हिम. So that has been a very mutual basis of the relationship. And of course, finally what matters is a good script. So in Jhende, we agreed on something, we did it. Here, the script was, a great script was provided by our writers, Ravi, Saurabh and Vipul sir. So we had a good material to work on. So जिस पे हमने काम किया और we agreed on certain things, we disagreed on certain things, but finally we got.
हेलो विपुल सर, जो गवर्नर जो मूवी है बॉलीवुड इतने सालों से मेकिंग के लिए अवॉइड किया, डू यू थिंक जो इस तरह का मूवी है जो बॉलीवुड अवॉइड किया सालों से?
मतलब ये उस तरह के,
हाँ, इस तरह के कंटेंट जो पॉलिटिकली सेंसिटिव है जो मेकिंग में अवॉइड किया इस तरह का मूवी.
नहीं, मैं ऐसा नहीं मानता हूँ. मैं ऐसा मानता हूँ कि कोई स्क्रिप्ट होती है जो किसी पर्टिकुलर राइटर, डायरेक्टर, प्रोड्यूसर को ज़्यादा अपील करती है, किसी को वो नहीं उतनी अपील करती. मैं जब इस फिल्म के बारे में कई लोगों से बात करता हूँ तो मुझे लोग पूछते हैं ऐसे सब्जेक्ट पे फिल्म कैसे बनाई, ये तो बहुत ड्राई फिल्म होगी. तो उन्हें समझाना पड़ता है कि फिल्म के अंदर बहुत इमोशन है. देयर इज़ अ हस्बैंड वाइफ का जो ब्यूटीफुल इक्वेशन है बिटवीन मधु मैम एंड मनोज जी. देयर इज़ अ लवली ह्यूमर ट्रैक. आरबीआई के अंदर जो कैरेक्टर्स हैं बहुत सारे, उनकी अपनी पर्सनल स्टोरीज हैं. सो द फिल्म is a very rich emotional film with lot of humor and lot of sensitivity. But वो हमारा देखने का नज़रिया था. शायद बहुत लोगों को लगता हो कि अरे ये तो एक फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम की फिल्म है तो इसमें इमोशन कहाँ होगा. तो हमें लगा कि ये बहुत ही पोटेंट सब्जेक्ट है. किसी को कोई और लगता होगा, हर एक की अपनी अपनी चॉइस है. बट आई डोंट थिंक कि आज का जो इंडियन सिनेमा है वो ऐसे सब्जेक्ट से कतराता है, ऐसा मैं नहीं मानता हूँ.
हाँ भाई, 2 कैमरा लेके
मधु मैम सामने देखिए, सेंटर में आपके.
चलो
मनोज सर यहाँ देखिए सामने. मनोज सर सामने, गवर्नर सर सामने देखिए. गवर्नर सर सामने देखिए. आधा सामने देखिए. थैंक यू.